What's going on, guys? Is D1 and only Ryan. Today, we will be talking about the Super Bowl predictions for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, let's get into it. The 12, or excuse me, not 12, the 11 and 5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a 3-game trip here to the Super Bowl because they were a wild card team. So, they had to scrape their way out of Washington and beat the Redskins. Then, or not the Redskins, don't cancel me, the football team. They had to then go to New Orleans to play a divisional rival, beat them, and then they had to go to Green Bay and scrape out of Green Bay with the victory. Now, they will stay in Tampa for a Super Bowl. And by the way, Mary mentioned this is the first time that a team will ever host a Super Bowl because Tampa Bay was picked before the year to be the place where the Super Bowl is held, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers made it to the Super Bowl, so now they will be the first ever team to host a Super Bowl, which is a pretty big advantage because they'll have home field advantage in a year where home field advantage has been non-existent. The Kansas City Chiefs, 14-2, only had a 2-game trip here, as they were the number one seed, so they got a bye week. They were at home against Cleveland, scraped their way out of there with Chad Henne, their backup quarterback, who was able to lead them to the AFC Championship game. And then they had to go to play Buffalo at home, and they blew Buffalo out. So they got a free trip to the Super Bowl that game, and here they are trying to defend their title against Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. But remember what I just said, literally just like 3 seconds ago. Tom Brady. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have Tom Brady. This guy is one of the greatest players of all time. If you are gonna rule out the Buccaneers already, you're out of your mind because Brady can change a game. He is 6-1 in Super Bowls not named when he's against quarterbacks not named Eli Manning. If you include his Eli Manning losses, then he's 6-3 in the Super Bowl. Point is, this is his 10th Super Bowl, and if the quarterback's not named Nick Foles or Eli Manning, he's usually good at winning. So, yeah. He's playing Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, still a young player, but he's in his 4th year now, okay? He's a superstar. He's a league MVP. Aaron Rodgers took this year's MVP, though, so he doesn't have that defending title anymore. But he's the 2019 league MVP, or, no, 20, I forgot. I don't know. But he's a league MVP, okay? So, he's not any, scrub off the street, obviously. He's obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So, Brady's going to have a tall task of quarterback to face. But that doesn't mean you count out this Chiefs team. But let's mention the weather. The weather for Super Bowl 55 will be a huge factor because it's going to be thunderstorms. It's going to be very rainy. So this weather could have a big factor on passing the ball, which means Brady and Mahomes will be affected. Which team has the better run offense and which team has the better run defense? If you ask me, the Buccaneers have both. The Buccaneers definitely have the better run offense by far. And if we're going on, the Buccaneers, the Chiefs have a very good running back. They have a huge running back room, good running back room. But so do the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have Ronald Jones. They have Leonard Fournette, and then they have Kyle Fuller's child, Keyshawn Vaughn. But here's the thing: the Chiefs have a good running back room too. With Edwards Hilaire. They've got Le'Veon Bell. They've got Daryl Williams. So you obviously can't count out the Chiefs' run game either. So this is going to be a very game, run heavy game. But I think the Bucks would win in that aspect. Run defense, the Bucks have a better run defense too, in my opinion. You can't like they have Jason Pierre-Paul who went off this year. They just have a very good run defense. Now let's go to the pass offense though, pass defense. Buccaneers and Chiefs both. It's the same case. Buck, but the Chiefs do have a better run offense for sure. And if we're going off of pass defense, this is going to be a very good game. Okay, when it comes to running and passing, but passing, who knows how Brady and Mahomes will perform in this thunderstorm. But yeah, Buccaneers have home field advantage, so this is going to be big. Now let's go over here. We've got 81 people, 81 experts picked the Chiefs to win. That's 75%, while 27 picked the Buccaneers. That's 25%. So most people are picking the Chiefs. So we're seeing a lot of stuff. Personally, before I get into my prediction, I want to look into everything and anything about the Super Bowl. Okay, so this is Brady we're talking about. It's in Tampa Bay. It's going to be a run-heavy game because of the weather. They have, but the Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes in that star-studded offense. They're the defending champions trying to defend their title. Most people picking the Chiefs. And before I make my prediction, I want to tell you guys, make your prediction down below in the comments because I want to see what you guys think too. But right here, right now, I'm gonna make my personal prediction, and I'm gonna say that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win the Super Bowl today. They will win. They will beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And they, with this weather that's going on today, I think it will be a pretty low scoring game. Not too low scoring, but low scoring. Not okay. It won't really be that low scoring. Okay, let me just say, the score will be based off of what I know from the Week 12 matchup they had. It was 20-24 in that Week 12 matchup. So based off of what I know from that matchup, and that was with no bad weather. So I'm gonna go off on a limb and say the Bucks will win 24-21 in this Super Bowl. Tom Brady will do just enough to let his defense come out and beat the Chiefs right here. So 24-21 is my final score. I want to see you guys' predictions in the comment section though, because and here's the main factors, and also because I just really want to see what you guys think. If you guys agree or disagree. 24-21. But here's the main factors for me. I just think the Super Bowl being in Tampa Bay is just huge because, as I've said, home field advantage in a year where home field advantage has been non existent is huge in the Super Bowl. And you have Tom Brady. That's just big. And your run game, I think, is gonna Tampa Bay run game is really gonna carry today. And if I gotta think about this, right? The my biggest comparison to this game is the 2007 Super Bowl between the Bears and the Colts. That's my biggest comparison to this one, right? Because think about it, it's very similar. It's literally the same because you've got a rainy game. It's really gonna come down to who has the better run game. Who and not only who has the better run game. Run game is going to be it's going to be very big for both teams, but it's also going to be which teams don't turn over the ball. What sold Chicago in that Super Bowl in 2007 was turnovers. They were turning over the ball possession after possession. Rex Grossman could not throw a ball. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is not Rex Grossman, but You think Mahomes won't struggle even a little bit in this weather? Rex Grossman is one of the worst Super Bowl quarterbacks ever, but I think, I personally think Mahomes and Brady will struggle just a little bit, and it's going to be a big run game, and it's going to be a big running game is what I meant, and I think in that way, the Buccaneers are going to come out on top. Obviously, the Chiefs are still going to throw the ball a little bit. Buccaneers are still going to throw the ball a little bit. Who can throw the ball more successfully is also going to be a big factor because throwing the ball in this game should be very hard. So if you can throw the ball in this game, that's huge. But yeah, that's my prediction. 24-21 Buccaneers. Thank you for watching. And drop your prediction in the comment section.